Okay, since y'all heathens going on about, oh, I wish I can draw, I can't draw, blah blah blah, we're fixing that, motherfuckers.
Is all your friends are heathens anyway.
They are, they are.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm totally gonna end up sneezing. Okay. So we're gonna do a real simple exercise, because I want to do an exercise anyway to warm up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put opacity real low. Get this to act like a pencil. Okay. Hardcore heathen. Alright. So this exercise is just a shading gradient. And you can do it with literally any medium. If you want to do it with a pen or something that's always going to lay down the same level each time, you're going to want to do cross-hatching, which we're going to do first. Actually, I guess I could put my opacity up for that. So we're going to do a cross-hatching gradient, and then we'll do the kind of gradient that you could do with a pencil, or only with something that you can do a little bit or a lot. I'm going to cheat this up. Alright. So a cross-hatch gradient would be simple. It's just this, that sort of thing. But I want a smaller line. I want you guys to get a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil and freaking do this and tweet it at me. Because the next time I hear, oh, I can't draw, I wish I could draw, I'm gonna scream bloody murder.
I can't draw.
Alright, so a crosshatch, very simple. You do so that thing, do this. To make it lighter, put more space in between. That's all a crosshatch is. So, see how that's a gradient? It goes from light to dark. That's all that is. Anyone can do it. It took 2 seconds. I want you guys to do this. And then tweet it at me. I'm serious. That's all it is. So you just do to deselect. Closer lines, further lines. And the trick is to get even with it, which obviously I'm not. The first time you're doing this, go ahead and be precious with it and try to make it all perfect. Kind of think about it. But after that, you're absolutely not allowed to do that ever again. You have to do it fast. Just get in the habit of doing it fast, because I draw too slow and I'm too precious about it, and that's definitely not a good habit. Alright, so a gradient that you would do, you can do this with a crosshatch with a pencil, obviously, but you're not going to really be able to do this with a pen. Again, cheating. Too zoomed in. Alright, so you should, at home, try to do 3 of these. Do a crosshatch one, and then do some shady ones, and do different mediums. Like if you've got a pen lying around, use a pen. If you've got a pencil, use a pencil. If you've got crayons, markers, whatever.
Highlighter?
A highlighter would be really pretty. Gel pens, do it. And then just take your time. Be sure to draw a box And try to fill to the edges evenly, which you can see I'm not really doing. And you need to go from the absolute darkest that you can get it to the absolute lightest, so it's just paper. Like I said, this first time, take your time. How it lays down, get used to your medium. Every time you pick up a new marker or whatever, it's like, this is cool. Freaking do it. Alright? The blood of your enemy! Yes! You could totally make a gradient with the blood of your enemy. So, I want this to be as white as it goes, which means layering, and then I want to make it even. And that is all that is. And if you practice this, it'll help a lot with your hand skills. There's several different parts of drawing that you need to be good at, and one of them is hand skills. You need to be able to see something in a way to break it down so that you can draw it. You need to practice, which is just a matter of time, and you need hand skills. And you get seeing and hand skills through practice, but you can kind of specifically work on those two things. And this first one we're working on is hand skills. To make a gradient. That's all you want, because you want, let me make something to compare. Using super cheap methods. Alright, that's what I'm trying to draw. Obviously, not the best. Whoa! Guess who isn't on brush? Alright, so that's it. I want you to make 3 gradients, do a crosshatch, use different things. What if you're... That... That's
the point of the
That's
exercise.
the point! To get better. Alright? It's simple. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Alright? If you're doing this in Photoshop, this gradient is made with the opacity at 14%. I always keep my flow at 50%. Alright? This gradient is made with 100%. Yeah, there's a flow. Shut up. Get good! Just get good, alright? It's simple. And tweet it at me. Do 3, do a crosshatch one, do a pencil-y soft gradient one, or do it all in Photoshop and tweet it at me and prove that you did this. Alright? Simple as that.